Alrighty, hello everyone, welcome to stream. Today we speedrunning from Stanley at Powerbows. Oh, should I say that? Let's just say. Oh no, announce it, we'll post it, whatever. Alright. I'm ready. Where's that fucking... That's from season 1 of SpongeBob, right? Where he's like, I'm ready, and he just walks to, like, the first episode of SpongeBob, he just walks to the fucking Krusty Krab. I think I'm right. I might be wrong, though. I don't know. What's it?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I think Stanley did miss the memo.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered... All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to
Stanley,
admire
that fucking minx.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun.
You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you? What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between
Look,
you
guys,
and me, all the absurd
Gene.
adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording.
I love this joke.
It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the
the
kind
cat
of twist
and
you
his
think
gene.
is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out
Every time
all to be in
I
the
see this
main
joke, it always
character's
reminds me of someone I'm a
imagination, you
VIP
must
for, who I also
absolutely bolt off the couch in
shared a
pure
room with
shock
at UK
at the
Street.
phenomenal and
So
intricate
this is Jane. He's a
storytelling.
lost cat.
It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
I fucked up my split there, but it's fine. No, to be honest, no one on the leaderboard, or at all, gives a tit about, like, if you fuck up your splits apart from yourself. Because splits are supposed to help you... They're not to help verify anything, they're literally just to help you get a better time.
Thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Home computers.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
I remember when this
a
game was
reimagining
announced
of the
with its
game for
first trailer,
consoles
when
and home
it just
computers.
appeared out of nowhere, the trailer, I was like, oh my god, I was so fucking
The
alright.
Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please,
I'm doing
step inside
a
and
run
see
of this
what
game just kind of
thrilling new
practice
adventures
because
await
I've
in
submitted
the
it to
Stanley
game to quite a few
Parable
events. I also need to
Ultra
do
Deluxe.
Uncharted 1
well,
to be
this
honest as well.
sounds delightful. I'm very excited
I
to
need
see
to
the
relearn
thrilling new
that run, it's been a while.
Ultra Deluxe content. Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
That really hurts my eyes to watch.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content.
It'd be quite funny if this
never
was,
been
if you could
more
do
ready.
this and it
Let's
was
do
like
it.
Clive, and you could do this and pause at the same time. It was like Clive in Awful. Clive, if you spam the
I have to say, initial impressions
pause
of
button at a certain
Stanley
point in the
Parable
game,
Ultra Deluxe
while going down the
may
elevator
feel
in the vault,
tedious.
you can click
It's
through
as if
the floor, and if you get it, you can clip through the
Let's
gate.
see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
But if you don't get it, it's kind of...
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle. Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content.
It's actually a glitch in
There
this
has to be
game
something
where you
else,
can
right?
spam the escape key.
Another elevator.
But I'm playing on
Stanley,
PS5.
I have to say,
And,
initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping.
You,
Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content,
What's
then
it
I
called?
could just read you the whole dictionary.
can,
There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30
if you get it, you
trillion.
can basically...
You could put that on the box. The Stanley
It's quite difficult to
Parable
get.
Ultra
I tried it on
Deluxe,
PC,
now
but
with over
if you
1,000
can get
hours
it,
of new
you
content.
basically
And
can
if-
jump as
oh,
much as you
wait.
want. But,
There's more. Very good.
but
Yes.
Stanley Parable's
I
known
knew there
for
had to
not
be
being able to
something
jump.
else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is. That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make
Thank
an easy
you for
dollar.
enjoying
And don't
the
get me
new
started on the
content.
level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's trophies, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test trophy, please ignore." What
I need to
quality
do a lot of
assurance
practice runs
department
because I've
sign
submitted
off on
so many
this?
fucking
I'm
runs to different
infuriated and
marathons. Like, I
I'm
need to do
offended.
Subnautica,
I intend to find
I need to do
these
some
people on
Arkham
Twitter
City, I
and
need to
hold
do
them
Fallout
personally
2, I
accountable.
need to do,
It's my
I'm
fault,
doing Vault 2 with
Stanley.
camera,
I
I
built
need to
up too
do
much anticipation
this
around the new
game, I need to
content, I'm
do
afraid. It could never have
Uncharted
lived up to such
1.
expectations.
I
You're
run
still
too
with
many
me.
games,
Why
it's a
don't we just
problem.
reset the
Yeah,
game,
that's true.
and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really
Flick it.
about.
Flick it.
No frills,
Flick it.
no
Flick
gimmicks.
it.
Just you and me.
I got on the chair!
Like always.
Oh my god, I got on the chair. Holy shit. As I use. Holy tit, I got on the chair.
Psst. Stanley, come over here.
in the vent. I want to show you something.
Yeah. But I think like Uncharted 1's gonna take the piss to relearn. It's been a while since I last ran that
Okay,
game.
you remember how cheap and
My runs are so
unsatisfying
fixed, I
the
didn't
new
truly
Ultra
learn it.
Deluxe
I
content
need to
turned
learn
out
the
to
under
be.
1
They
hour
got me
run,
thinking
so...
about the past.
Or the under
how
1
much
hour
better
strat,
the
so...
Stanley Parable used to be.
That's just
So
Fortnite
I
with a new
made
update.
something
I'll
special
play it later.
and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
I don't know what the new
our
update's about, to be
little
honest.
secret.
Oh, the Megazord's coming out. I can't get excited, but I haven't repaid for
I
that Fortnite
call
crew.
it the memory zone.
I can't be asked to buy
It's
Fortnite
where
crew
I've
again,
been
so...
storing all my
It's fine, I've already got all
favorite
the... I've got like the
memories
green
so I
and
can
white power,
relive
so I
the
can give it
peak
to you. So.
experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable... And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling
That's what these
writes,
fucking
and I
reviews are.
quote,
Sorry.
"Where so
Okay.
many games that aspire to be more than
yeah,
games
they're
end up
good.
less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then
Sorry
succeeds
to anyone
to
who,
be
if
every
anyone just
game
popped in for
ever
a while, I can see me
created."
doing that.
Did you hear that, Stanley?
Oh.
Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was.
These
It was
me crouching like
literally
this doesn't do
every
anything, it's just...
game ever
I get,
created. It was
my
Skyrim,
ADHD
it was
is
Persona
like,
3, it was all of them, and now
Good Paul,
it's nothing.
if I could
It's
jump,
no
I
games
could...
at all. It isn't even the
Do
Stanley
some,
Parable
is it
anymore.
ABH?
It's just a
ABH?
husk.
Accelerated
now.
backwards...
A lifeless husk with an hour of new
Backwards, I think it's
elevated
ABH.
content.
Accelerated backwards hopping, I think is what it's called. I don't know, I haven't run Portal in a while. And
Here's
I used...
another moving
I tried to
passage,
learn.
this
I
time from
don't
GameSpot.com.
give it to...
The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It
I played the new
didn't need
DLC that
new
came out yesterday for
content.
WWE
All they had to
2K25.
do was transport it in
It's
pristine
the
condition
Attitude,
along to the PlayStation. Boom.
it's the Attitude
done.
Era edition.
And they couldn't even do that.
Not edition,
Couldn't
the Attitude
resist the
Era
urge to go
DLC.
meddling.
It's
These were simpler times, Stanley.
got
I wouldn't give to go back.
well, we have
all
Mark
over
Henry,
again.
Sexual Chocolate,
Hang on.
the world's
I don't
strongest
recall
man.
this part of
Even
the
though he's not the
memory
world's
zone
strongest man
before.
though.
What's this? What's
Maybe
down
he
here?
used to be. I don't
Oh,
know.
no, God,
We've
no,
got
Stanley. It's
Dealer
a collection
Brown,
of reviews from
Road Dog
Pressurized
Jesse
Gas,
James,
the
and
extremely popular online
badass,
storefront for computer games.
Badass
I
Billy
haven't
Gunn.
looked at these in years.
And I'm not gonna lie,
I can't
their
even
entrance
imagine
is
what's
sick.
been
I'm not sure it
collecting
later
down
downstream,
here.
but their
Surely
entrance is
these
sick.
reviews were glowing as well.
It's the only entrance that actually has, like,
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play
it's the
this
only
game to full
actual
completion.
entrance
The
that
narrator
actually
is
has,
obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining.
it's the only entrance
Funny?
in the game
trying to be
that I've ever
funny.
seen
I'm trying to make
that
a series work
actually
right.
has,
I suppose
like,
I could write up a
vocal
handful
dialogue.
of
Well, I guess
gags
Our
to insert
Truths
into the Stanley
does,
Parable,
but
the game is already such a
they
densely
actually,
layered
like,
web of
have,
profound
you know how, like,
philosophical
with Seth
insights
Rollins one,
that I
it's
can't
kind of
even
like,
imagine where I'd have
everyone's
to
go, whoa, whoa,
let's
you know,
see
like
what
that.
this one says.
Um,
While the idea for the game is good,
they kind of did the same sort of thing, but kind of mix it with, like, how Our Truths is, just without theirs, it's not really singing. Because at the end they go, suck it! Because that's what the DX used to say.
This is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had.
And then Victoria, who's actually a fellow Twitch streamer. He actually, he's in the game as well.
You can't know how much fluff
She's not a Twitch streamer she's not a Twitch streamer because, she didn't start as a Twitch streamer though, she was a wrestler in the 90s, early 2000s, so.
What an awful memory to have to hold.
She was a
on
wrestler
to.
in the Attitude Era,
This
so
black
yeah,
mark from
90s,
my otherwise
early
unimpeachable
2000s.
track record. I feel like a failure.
And then you can also
I
get
let these people down.
Nikki Bella
Perhaps the
and
Stanley
Goldberg
This one
in
got
the
You
island,
constantly
which I don't
do
like
anything,
because
so the narrator can catch up with his long,
I wish it was part of a DLC.
explanations of
It
what's
kind of
happened.
sucks that it's not.
I wish there was a skip button.
I know that Brock Lesnar is supposed to be coming back,
A skip
but
button.
as a DLC character in
Yes, I
the
think
new
we
John
should do
Cena
that.
pack that's
If
coming
I'm
out.
truly too preachy, then
Because
maybe we
the
can
John
skip
Cena
ahead
retirement
for
tour
just
pack's
a
apparently
moment.
coming
Surely it
out
could be
near the end of the year, or
Not if it
is it
means we can
early?
strike these negative reviews
Early
from
next
the
year? I
record.
can't remember.
Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my
Which is going to be quite
motto.
exciting.
I do anything
Well,
for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip
I should say it's
button
gonna be
we
exciting
shall
if I was
have.
as gonna be back in the game because
And here it
that'd be like
is.
bringing Vince. That'd be like if they brought Vince McMahon back to the game.
Oh, you're back.
I still don't understand why
You
they
were
took
only
why they
frozen
took
in
out
time
Shane
for a
or
few
Stephanie.
minutes, but
Though
it was
actually
plenty of
Stephanie's
time
back
for
in the
me to
game,
deliver
but
a
they took out
long,
Shane, which I don't
rambling
understand.
monologue full of
Last game Shane was in was 2K23, I think.
well, there, sport. You really did catch me
Or
rambling on a bit,
2K20? I
didn't
don't
you?
know.
But that's the
Like
power
Shane
of the
wasn't a
button.
creep. Shane
The minute
just
I start
really
to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption.
couldn't care less about WWE, I guess.
Okay,
Maybe not
welcome back,
before.
Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45... Stanley, please don't push the
Like
button again. It's been
it makes sense
12
2K23
hours. You've just
because
been frozen there.
he was there at
I don't know why
WrestleMania
it's getting longer, but
39,
there-
so
Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to
and
talk to
2K22.
again.
So.
Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome.
I need
I
to.
have had time to think about you and about us.
Sorry, I forgot to do this. No one's first stream right now. I forgot to remove that. I'm sorry. If anyone popped by and thought, oh, I can't do it. Someone's very first stream. No one's first stream right now. Make sure my sound alert and everything's working. There we go. Should all be working now. I hope. I mean, they should all be working.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to
No,
speak to
playing
the
it.
human
Oh,
condition.
no, there we go. It's
But
not
where are the jokes? Where are the
Just
jokes?
get out
They
follows.
scream.
Oh.
They gnash.
I'm not gonna lie, I do like this joke, but it's very. I wondered when this joke was gonna end because.
End is never the end.
End is never the end, 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 is never the end. Is it just me? Does he get a little faster? He says it quite slow. He's like, end is never the end, is never the. He's like, and then end is never. It sounds like he goes a little faster midway through. I don't know though. That might be me. That might be me going a little bit insane, possibly. If you're wondering how does this game end, there's an epilogue at the end of this game, and it only appears after I think it's 5 launches of the game. Is it? No, it's after all the text dialogue has happened, and then you have to get the Stanley Parable 2. Then you have to go through all the fucking text dialogue, and then you eventually get a little epilogue tag or select thing. When you get the epilogue select thing, it's almost done now. When you get the little epilogue select option. It's just my medication alert saying boo. Oh! Oh, fuck, I need to get my medication. Can I get it far? Okay, let me kill the run. Let me kill the run. We'll start again. Yes, I need to go across the road to get my medication. Back. Alright. What am I gonna do? I forgot I was gonna go get it, and then I literally remembered, oh shit, I didn't get it.